This annual civil rights trip serves as an in-depth history lesson into America's checkered past. Fast Track, an organization aimed at educating youth, began the tour a decade ago.
By having them go and seeing other black kids, seeing these civil rights monuments, listening to these stories, they understand now there's a lot of people that's paid the price for them to vote, get education, and be responsible for their own choice.
Over the course of a week, a bus full of students, parents, and chaperones traveled to significant sites of the civil rights movement. Stops include Memphis, Montgomery, Selma, Atlanta, and Birmingham, which played a central role in the civil rights movement during the 1950s and 60s. From the many protests held in Kelly Ingram Park to the horrific bombing that took the lives of 4 young girls at the 16th Street Baptist Church. This city provides some great teaching lessons about the struggle for equality.
People understand the history and they want to better themselves. Everyone wants to achieve great things.
I see how my ancestors came up and the things that they had to go to, and I'm blessed and I have the luxury to not have to go through the same things just because all the hard times and suffering that they had to go to.
I think everyone should at least try to go on this trip at least once in their lives or go somewhere similar because it really opened doors and new experiences for you.
Made me think more of this really happened.
Another portion of this stop looks how the city of Birmingham has grown over the years, working to heal the racial wounds of the past.
I think we're really now seeing the fruits of that civil rights struggle in the city of Birmingham, a dynamic, multiracial city, which is exactly what Martin Luther King envisioned for such a great community.
Rockne Cole and Jim Throgmorton, members of Iowa City Council, joined the trip in 2018 for the 10-year anniversary.
We also feel like we learned a lot about what they're trying to do with regard to black youth in Birmingham. We were paying attention to what they're trying to do here.
Dubbed City Day, our group was given a behind-the-scenes look at the fire department, community outreach efforts through the police department, and the city's programming through the Department of Youth Services.
Well, by far the most interesting thing was the skit that was performed.
I'm stupid! You weren't stupid! I heard on Snapchat that you stole money from your mama to buy a gun! What? That's real stupid! Who are you talking to, huh? Who are you talking to? What? Freeze! Man, what you doing?
It was so realistic, I could feel every one of our kids just resonating with that.
And it was all capped off with the opportunity for the kids to meet Mayor Randall Woodfin, the youngest mayor that Birmingham has had in over a century.
My favorite part was just seeing all of these young black men and women in leadership positions. I don't see that in a lot of places, and to see that in Birmingham, Alabama was just life-changing and very inspiring to see.
And to have our young people in Iowa City see all these terrific role models that we have in the South in terms of people of color in essential leadership positions. And so one of the key take-homes I want to do is to really see what we can do better to make sure that we have more people of color getting opportunities to all of our departments in the city of Iowa City.
This was just one day of a week-long trip of history, culture, and education. A 30-minute documentary outlining the civil rights trip experience will be shown during a one-time screening in Iowa City. The screening will begin at 6 p.m. on April 4th, the anniversary of the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This free screening and panel discussion will be held at Marcus Sycamore Cinema, located within the Iowa City Marketplace. Come to learn more about this annual opportunity for youth.